home for the night. I got the makeshift dash cam with my phone here, and I will be
in 1,000 feet, slight right onto the I-81 East ramp.
Going onto the I-81, and then I'll be heading to the house for some well-deserved rest.
Slight right onto the I-81 East ramp. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-77 South.
And the way people been driving, I decided to maybe do a little bit of video on the way home, see if I catch anything crazy. There's some crazy stuff earlier. I wished I'd had it on. Shoo, Lord have mercy. These big old trucks, I swear, I think they about kill everybody. The last delivery I just finished, somebody got a remote control Fast and the Furious
merge
car
onto I-77 South, then use the left 2 lanes to take the I-77 South exit.
Which was fine with me. Those are easy orders. I like getting them when you can.
Use the left 2 lanes to take the I-77 South exit.
Yep, head towards Roanoke. It's about a 30-minute drive. Signal goes in and out in part of it, so I won't be able to do a full live stream all the way home, but I can do part of it, at least until I turn off on 77, I believe. Uh-oh, gotta watch this. Right lane closed, merged left. And I gotta get my speed up because the speed on the interstate here is 70 miles an hour, and that is pretty quick. Now, these trucks will flatten the snot out of you if you're not up to speed. Oh, see, there they are working on whatever they're working on. Got a cop there, okay. I gotta watch these big trucks. They will cut you off. But it was a good day. Had a decent number of offers. And go back at it again tomorrow. Set the cruise control and just sit back and relax a little bit. Not completely, you still gotta stay awake. We ain't got the self-driving cars yet. I mean, this one has autocorrect and adaptive cruise control, so it will adjust as I'm driving. But bonus time this weekend and how things, they're expecting higher volume. Well, it is Easter, so yeah, there's going to be some higher volume orders, and the first of the month, of course, coming up. First month is always a busy day. That's our busiest day to do this job. The 7th is the 3rd and 7th are also busy days. Those are the food stamp days. That's when people get their food stamps, and you can go. You're going to get a lot of orders on those days. At least that's when they come out here in Virginia. I can't speak for other states, but here in Virginia, that's where they are generally released, and we get. Well, if these videos of driving on the road like this are popular and people like them, I'll continue to do them. I'll talk about what we see on the road. I'll talk about whatever pops into my head. Many things. I made a mistake of going to that McDonald's today that's there in Wytheville. It's horrible. Don't do that. Those people are rude. They're obnoxious. I asked for a thing of barbecue sauce for my chicken sandwich, which I asked to be plain because I didn't want the pickles on it. Instead of making me a fresh sandwich, they just took the pickles off the sandwich. You can still taste them. and I asked for a thing of barbecue sauce, and they fussed at me and said they had to charge me for that in the future because I'm supposed to ask for it so they can charge me a fee for a small packet of barbecue sauce. I mean, you talk about nickel and diming people. I don't even know if you can request barbecue sauce on your sandwich. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know, but I don't know if they have barbecue sauce back there. But I swear that was rude. That guy wasn't even nice about it. I mean, he was just rude as he could be. Like I was taking money out of his pocket. Dude, you work there. You're just a cashier. Why do you care? I mean, really. But I don't know. He was a young man, I guess. I don't know. It's just they don't teach people to be courteous anymore, hardly. I guess. Used to teach you're supposed to be nice to the customer at the very least. You can explain it without being rude, is what I'm saying. And saw the wife and daughter off
In 2 miles,
to...
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 81 for I-77 south towards Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, I'll just let the GPS talk. But saw my wife and daughter off to their little wife and daughter. We ate at Fazoli's, nice little restaurant here. Well, it's not here; it's on up the road a little bit. But yeah, it was a nice dinner we had before they left. Don't go there very often, so it was. I just wanted to have a good dinner with them before they took off for the weekend. I hope they have a good time. I talked to my wife a little bit whilst they were driving up that way, and traffic, as she said, is really bad where they're heading, so I didn't stay on the phone with her very long. Don't want to be a distraction after all. Heading on to 77.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 81 for I-77 south towards Charlotte, North Carolina.
Now, there is sometimes interesting stuff on this little stretch of highway. Sometimes. Now, what's going to be fun is merging on this upcoming lane.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 81.
Because there is a lot of traffic on this little snippet here.
Continue for 13 miles.
And somebody's riding right in my blind spot. They do that. Let's get around these because this lane ends. Let's get up here.
Spark driver. Complete trips between 3/30ths minus 4/5. Between 3/30ths minus 4/5. If your earnings are less than $100 before tips after completing 5 trips, Spark driver app will cover the difference. Please check the incentive details in your incentive programs tab.
Oh, that's new. They've never done that before. I have to look at the details on that. See what the requirement is. See what the stipulations are. Now that is actually interesting. They've done it before, but they never told us they were doing it, which is kind of cool. That's going to make things a lot better. Of course, I usually go over $100 a day, so I'm sure you have to make so many trips though before it kicks in. But that will be help. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing the notification reader. That's an app I use that reads all the notifications that come from Uber Eats, Spark app, and DoorDash. All of which are turned off except for Spark, apparently. I'm not signed in, but the Spark app's still running. Thing is a battery hog. It will eat a battery. Let me get around this guy. He's slowing me down. So I'm not pressing the gas right now. It is the adaptive cruise control. As soon as I get around him, it'll speed up to what I have it set, which right now is 69. Yeah, I know 69. I like the number too. But yeah, and yes, I am almost a juvenile when it comes to like slightly perverted stuff, or very perverted stuff sometimes. But I think it's funny. It's just I giggle. Anyway, there's usually a cop sitting up here waiting. He may have already got somebody or moved on. They're not always here, but this is one of the spots they like to do for their well, basically, yeah, speed trap. This is one of the. There's like 6 of them down. They're usually here, especially at night when you can't see them. It's usually right here. Lanes. Yeah, right over there. They sit there a lot, but they're not there tonight. They catch a lot of people there too. Oh yeah. I don't know how many they get a day, but they get a bunch of them. Switch back over to the snow lane. If anyone wants to get a speeding ticket, let them go on by, and maybe we'll get video of it, which would be kind of cool. I ain't making them break the law. They're doing it all on their own. I just happen to be recording it. It's getting darker. Won't turn on. There's porch lights. That's how I skewered my hand the other night. Bled all over the place. That was concerning. You think something that punctured you like that would cause a lot of pain, but yeah, it didn't really hurt.
Driver. On 331st,
Okay,
each
what are they doing
completed
now?
trip qualifies. Restrictions apply.
Ah.
On 331st, you're eligible to earn more for each completed trip. Please check the incentive details in your incentive programs tab.
Now, that's usually what they've been doing lately is any orders after 3 o'clock, from 3 to 10, which is when the system shuts off, or supposed to shut off. Usually they run out of orders by 7. They're giving an extra $3 per order that you complete. That's not a lot, but every little bit helps. And if you do it, if you're going to be running these things, and if you can get basically every hour that's in that, get one order, you can get as much as $15 to $18 extra in a day if they have orders every hour. They don't usually have them though. Okay, let's go around this guy. These big trucks will, they on the downhill slope, they speed up, they go faster, but there's going to be an uphill slope here in a minute, and they will slow down to a crawl. They're trying to get their momentum so they can keep their speed. They almost never do. But yeah, this is a main corridor for delivery trucks, so you'll see a bunch of delivery trucks going up and down this road. This heads down into North Carolina, so this interstate section. We're 25 miles right from here to the North Carolina line, because that's what this is basically counting down to. Is as soon as it hits 0, you're in North Carolina. That is a big truck. He's not like swerving like some of them on here. God almighty, somebody about to run over me 2 or 3 times on this road today. That was on the way out. You'd think they'd be, well, the people driving this morning were probably, had been driving all night. These guys are probably fresh. They probably have not been driving all day. They're probably just driving at night. It is easier to drive on the interstate at night usually because there's not as many regular people on the road. So I can see why truckers would prefer to drive at night so they don't have to deal with, well, us, basically. I can see that. I can sympathize. I think it would depend on when their delivery is going to be due. See, now we're on an uphill slope now. You may be able to tell by the incline. So these big trucks are going to start losing their momentum when they get to the top of the little incline here. They'll start slowing down. If they didn't get enough momentum to coming down the down slope to maintain their speed. Looks like this guy might have had enough momentum to keep going, at least for now. But he will slow down eventually. They're built for power and to pull stuff. That's about it. Speed is not their thing. It's not saying they can't drive fast, but they just ain't built for it. Too soon. Hey, I spoke too soon. Jinxed it. Oops. See, that person didn't give a turn signal. You're supposed to give a turn signal when you
take
switch
exit
lanes.
19 for Virginia 620.
I'm not taking exit 19. That is not shorter. It's lying to us. GPS will do that. You can't trust it 100%. I've lived here for, how long have I been here? 5 years now. This October will be 5 years. And I have learned some of the roads, and I learned that exit 19 is not shorter. It's just a back road that this thing likes to go on. It loves back roads. I have no idea why GPS loves back roads. It likes making your trip longer, too, for no apparent reason. Which is insane. Passing the big trucks. Now let's see if we can get around him without getting rear-ended. There's another cop speed trap on that side. I don't want to be in that fast lane because that's what they watch. But we're coming up on another one here soon.
In half a mile, take exit 19 for Virginia 620.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that road.
Take exit 19, then keep right at the fork.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's go until it switches to the next exit, which is 5 miles from here. And there it goes. Cats are going to be there. They're going to fuss at me when I get home because they don't like being left by themselves. They really don't like that. They're used to a person being there. So, yeah, they're going to fuss at me and they're going to harass me till I go to bed. And they're going to harass me while I'm trying to sleep. They do that. They're cute kitties, and they're lucky that they're cute. We already passed one of the speed traps. There's another one right up here. that they're always in. It's in they like get in between these trees so they can't be seen. There's a little cubby they've got carved out for themselves. It's right before the exit, so that they do bust a lot of people. Usually see a lot of blue lights on this next exit. We're at mile marker 18. We still got about 4 miles. See how it's starting to jam up? Somebody's wrecked again. This happens a lot. Maybe I should have took 18 and 19. If I'd known this was wrecked, I probably would have. A little warning next time, Google. Mm. 3 miles to the exit, of course. It's hard to say what's happened up here. But they've definitely jammed this up. And they have a hard time getting this going once they've jammed it up. I've been stuck in these traffic jams before. It was a pain then, it's a pain now. At least we're still moving for the moment. Some people might know they can go off on that next exit and go around it. Hopefully they know that. It'll keep things moving. Because there is a road you can go around this. But whether the people on this road know that or not, that's debatable. Looking at 2 miles to the next exit, which is the one I need to go off of. They've jammed this up pretty good. Trying to see if I can see what's going on up here, but I probably won't even see what caused this jam because it's probably past the exit. That guy just gave up. Guy's on the side of the road over here. Looks like he just called it a day and give up. Oh, he broke down. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, not the best place to be having that kind of problem. Especially on a night like tonight. And well, we got a sign up here. I hope it tells us what's going on. That'd be nice. Sometimes they put it up on there to let you know what's going on. Not always, though. I don't know what that alert's for. My wife said all kinds of stuff on that on our backup phone here. It says road work 2 miles ahead, lane closed.
Spark driver. On 3/30ths, each completed trip qualifies. Restrictions apply. On 3/30ths, you're eligible to earn more for each completed trip.
Not
Please
sure
check
why.
the incentive details in your incentive programs tab.
Not sure why it keeps telling me that. It's the same notification. Okay. We're close. Less than 2 miles now. So this is just caused by road work? I guess that's possible. Okay. I got 1.5 miles here. That stinks. Okay, I see some trucks moving up in the front there a little bit, but it's not enough. With these big trucks, they won't go off on that exit. So they're going to end up blocking up everything. So close, yet so far away. Why are they working on the road this late at night?
In 1.5 miles, take exit 14 for US 58, US 221 toward Hillsville, Galex.
Okay, we got some movement. That's good. Not super fast, but better than sitting still. Well, there's a sign that says road work ahead. Well, I guess at least it's not a wreck. But people have a hard time merging over in lanes here. There's somebody with their camper going on an Easter Sunday trip. What kind of break was that? Okay. That was weird. That was weird and a little concerning. I hope his brakes are okay, because I really don't need somebody crashing right now. It's that big truck back there. Oh boy, he's got some... I think he might need to check his brake shoes. Or whatever kind of brake system they use in these big trucks. Well, there's a problem. People switching lanes. That's what another thing's going to cause some issues. Sounds like 2 dogs being killed. How close am I? It says 1.5 miles from my exit. Or 1.2 miles. I don't know why he's giving a turn signal. We're still a good ways from it. If these people quit trying to switch lanes up here, it would probably help. They're just jumping back and forth, causing all kinds of problems. Lane ends merge left. See, now there's the problem. They're trying to get back over here. I better stay up closer. They're going to be jumping in front of me too. When those big trucks decide to come over, that's when you're going to have a real problem. Okay, I'm surprised I kept enough signal all through this, to be honest. I expected it to just die on me. Oh, everybody's moving over there. I should still be able to get to my exit, though. Because I don't think that the lane ends before the exit. It looks like it goes on past on the Google thing where it's got the lane red. Yeah, we're coming up on the exit right now. That guy's over in the... Well, we're getting close to it anyway. Half a mile. Apparently it does end before we get to the exit. Well, force my way over. Why would they do that right here? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well, not much we can do about it. That guy didn't want to let me over. They must be working on something here at the exit. Just past it. Why they would block the lane off, I don't know. It's much you never can tell.
In 1,000 feet, take exit 14 for US 58, US 221 toward Hillsville, Galax.
Exit open. Well, I would certainly hope so. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. Let's see. Now, that doesn't make any sense. Why did they...
Take exit 14, then slide right onto the ramp to Galax.
Why did they do that? There was absolutely no reason to do that. It just made the traffic worse for no apparent reason. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what we want to do.
Slide right onto the ramp to Galax, then merge onto US 221 South.
Oh boy. Yeah, they're working on the bridge, looks like. But They do that. They block things off way
Continue on
back.
US 221 south for 6 miles.
And well, I'm out of that mess. That took a lot longer than it should have. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'm almost home. I'm surprised this thing lasted as long as it did. I thank everybody that was watching. Anybody that watches this later, I appreciate that. Give me a like, subscribe, share the videos, and help me get to that 1,000 subscriber benchmark. So every comment helps the algorithm and feeds it and gets things going on every like. So give me a like and share. Love you guys. Bye.